Here is your top story for February 1st, 2026. Portland mayor demands ICE leave city after federal agents gas protesters. Source: ABC News. The mayor of Portland, Oregon, demanded that U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement leave the city after federal agents launched tear gas on a crowd of demonstrators. The crowd included young children, heightening safety concerns about the incident. The move highlights ongoing tensions between federal authorities and protesters in Portland. Here is your top story for February 2nd, 2026. All immigration officers in Minneapolis will start wearing body cameras, Noem says. Source: CBS News. All federal immigration agents in Minneapolis will begin wearing body cameras, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem announced on Monday. The move comes as the department faces intense scrutiny over two fatal shootings. Noem said the policy could be expanded nationwide. Here is your top story for February 1st. Here is your top story for February 3rd, 2026. The Coast Guard Special Forces behind Trump's key missions. Source: The Wall Street Journal. The Coast Guard's elite Special Forces units are playing a central role in national security missions tied to Trump, and the service is standing up a new command to oversee these teams. This move formalizes how high-end capabilities are coordinated and deployed in sensitive operations. The Wall Street Journal's Shelby Holiday visited a Miami unit to learn how these crews operate and what the restructuring means for Coast Guard operations. Here is your top story for February 4th, 2026. Savannah Guthrie posts video pleading for mother's safe return. Source: CNN. Savannah Guthrie and her two siblings posted a video on Instagram pleading for the safe return of their mother. The post serves as a public appeal for information to help locate her. CNN reports on the family's message. Here is your top story for February 1st. Here is your top story for February 5th, 2026. Savannah Guthrie's missing mom Nancy is still out there, sheriff says, as FBI offers $50,000 reward. Source: CBS News. Investigators say Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie's mother, is still out there, as the high-profile disappearance in Arizona continues and no suspect has been identified. The FBI has offered a $50,000 reward for information. Authorities acknowledge there's no proof she is alive, but they remain hopeful she could still be out there and continue the search. Here is your top story for February 1st. Here is your top story for February 6th, 2026. White House removes Trump post with racist footage of Obama's hours after defending it. Source: CBS News. The White House deleted a post by President Trump that was shared on social media and included racist footage depicting Barack and Michelle Obama as apes. The removal came hours after the White House had defended the clip. The video was part of an election conspiracy piece promoting false claims that the 2020 election was rigged against Trump. Here is your top story for February 1st. Here is your top story for February 7th, 2026. Washington Post publisher Will Lewis says he's stepping down. Source: Associated Press. Washington Post publisher Will Lewis said Saturday that he is stepping down. The move comes 3 days after the paper said it would lay off about 1/3 of its staff. In an email to staff, Lewis said the difficult decisions were made to secure the Post's sustainable future and its ability to continue delivering high-quality, non-partisan news to millions daily.